The nature of mind is luminous and wide open in all experience. Doesn't matter what it is. Complete perceptual openness in all experience. It doesn't need to be forced to be. The luminous, wide open nature of mind, stainless mind, forever flawless mind, has never been anything else. So it doesn't need to be contrived in any way. There aren't any special circumstances that are necessary for the mind to be obviously luminous and wide open. Whatever the circumstance of your body and mind are, those are the perfect circumstances of wide open, luminous mind. Whatever, if you're shifting and twitching in your chair, if your eyes are wide open or closed, the shifting and the twitching are completely wide open. The eyes opened or closed are completely wide open. Perception is always wide open. It is always luminous, and it's never been collapsed into anything else. It's never been focused in on something and then unfocused on it. Wide open spaciousness is the nature of mind. It's never anything other than that. So that's very, very important. That's urgently important. It's urgently important to know that about oneself and to never in any way alter that or adorn it with anything unnecessary, to never collapse it into mundane ideas about who you are or who we are. The moment we collapse it into any kind of mundane idea or conventional belief, like that we have to sit a certain way, or we have to think a certain thought, or we have to have a certain kind of emotion, or we have to affect something in particular, then we're looking away, we're looking away, we're looking away from what we are. It's luminous mind that's looking, and it's luminous mind that is always wide open and free. It's never been unfreed. Never has that taken place. So this is especially important. And if we're going to be in a situation where we're receiving teachings, then those are the kinds of teachings we want to receive. Not teachings that say, oh yes, mind is non-dual and free, but let me tell you what you have to fix in order for mind to be wide open and free. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? There has never been a pretense or an imposition or an imprint of flaw or stain in what is stainless and flawless. You see, from the beginningless beginning, mind is stainless and flawless. It's never been unstained or flawless. To say that it somehow became stained or flawless or fell or collapsed into something is just to create a dualist perception, a dualist idea. Even if it's non-duality that's being talked about, immediately the teaching falls to duality, immediately. So this is very, very important to know, and to always know about oneself in every single moment, that all there is this forever luminous mind. And the only way to know that mind, and to know that mind clearly and swiftly, is to either allow conviction to dawn about it quite naturally through hearing about it, or to rest as that luminous mind, to rest as that luminous mind unbothered by whatever appears, completely unbothered. There's never been anything bothersome in flawless mind. The idea that there has been, it's just an idea, it's just another appearance. So whether there's the appearance of I'm bothered, or I'm blissful, or I'm enlightened, or I'm not enlightened, or I'm free or I'm not free. It's all totally equal. None of these things mean anything in themselves. Not anything at all has an independent identity. Not anything, no matter what it is, has an independent nature, including any great tradition or historical figure. No great tradition, no historical figure, no incredible teaching has ever had an independent nature. So it's important, too, not to collapse an independent nature into any of these things as well. It's luminous mind that is wide open and free, and where we seek support for that should be a place where that is upheld entirely, with nothing else stated. If there is anything else stated, then, well, that's just what's happening. But it doesn't mean that you have to be there. If there's working, thinking about deconditioning, reconditioning, unconditioning, transformation, analyzation, conceptualization, sitting in a certain way, being silent for a prolonged period of time, whatever it might be, all of those circumstances are equal. They're completely equal. And the period of sitting silently for an extended period of time, or even 5 minutes, it's completely equal to running around with great energy, swimming upriver, swimming downriver, rafting upriver, rafting downriver. It's all equal. How could there be anything unequal in a non-dual expanse of equalness? How could that possibly be? It's never been, and it isn't now. And not only has it never been and isn't now, it's never even been implied. Who would imply what? There's always just this stainless seeing that is perceptually wide open and free. And that perceptual wide openness, complete perceptual openness in all experience, doesn't need to restrict appearance, define it in any special way, or create it so that it seems to be non-dual. Is this understood? The moment we try to create a non-dual experience, and as for long as we try to create a non-dual experience, for just that long we will elude non-dual experience. For just that long we will elude wisdom. Non-dual experience, the luminous mind that is wide open and free, it doesn't see duality anywhere. It doesn't see duality anywhere at all, no matter where it is. So sometimes we're in a difficult circumstance in our everyday life, and we think, oh, this is everyday life. I'm looking around me and all I see are ordinary beings. We're at home and we're thinking this, wherever we live. No one speaks awareness here. No one speaks luminous mind where I live. So I'm going to go somewhere where everybody speaks luminous mind. I'm going to go to India, or I'm going to go to a retreat center. And this is all fine. It's all good, but it's all also equal. It's completely equal. Completely equal. It's in that moment in the shopping mall, you know, when you're walking into Giorgio Armani to look at a pair of jeans you can't afford, or, you know, you're shopping at the grocery store buying bread and butter, whatever it is, and there's just complete perceptual openness in all experience. Then Costco becomes a temple, or the shopping mall, or wherever you are. Everything is a temple. The cosmos is the temple. Anything that can be described as a temple of non-dual equalness. This is the easiest way. And it always has been the easiest way. So what's stated here is nothing new. It's absolutely nothing new. Throughout all of time, this has always been known by lucky people. Remember